Hey, Las Vegas auditor. We're over here on Boulder Highway, just a little south of Flamingo. Got a car stopped here, and then over here at the bus stop, I was originally headed to this one because I had watched the lights go on where somebody stopped at a bus stop and the cop pulled up and had him on the front and was frisking him, and I was headed to that, but thinking about staying on this one now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Dangley? So we got another 2-for-1 again. I really can't see too much of what's going down there, so I walk down there. It's just very frustrating to see all these people that the officers pull up to when they're just walking down the street. I don't know what their, PC is. Walking. And they automatically start searching them, and it always seems quite a bit more than a Terry frisk. Like I said, I could see that as I was driving by, because that stop down here that I'm referring to is what I witnessed as I was driving by, that they were already frisking them. I watched the lights come on as I was right there by Sam's Town, and by the time I got over here, I could see that they had them on the front of the car and frisking them. We're right here in front of Pepe's Tacos. As I'm filming here, I'm looking over to my left here to see what if I could see anything. Ambulance showing up. I guess it's for this call here. Yeah, they're not too bad, I guess. I've eaten here a few times. To be honest, I'm more of a home-cooked guy. Hey, Langley, Richard, Money. Sorry if I miss anybody. I said I'm trying to keep my eye on 2 stops here. Got another ambulance approaching, I think, here from my right. I think they're finishing up that stop. I'm not sure, but man, I could smell the brakes from that ambulance. Oh, I won't, Langley. I try my best to hold my own. Like I said on that last stop with those kids and so forth, I was surprised that they didn't tell me anything. I was pretty much right on top of them. I know it was a bit noisy to be hearing, but I was right there. I mean, I felt like I was the live TV guy, live PD or whatever. Eric Fine, what's up? Appreciate everybody jumping in. So that stop ended down there. I don't know if that makes the picture any better like that. Trying to get those lights out of the and I'm not really trying to film, the patient or whatever. I kind of like to give a little respect to people when they're in a medical situation. I had no idea this was turning into a medical. I thought, they were kind of harassing him or whatever here. Put them in there already. No, never a dull moment, Bug. But if I stayed live, I wouldn't catch anything. but it doesn't fail. As soon as you shut down your stream, you always run into something else. There goes 2 officers over there. Pulling in there. That's the Seagull Suites on Boulder. And that, obviously, that second stop we had over here to my left was ended. They ended up letting the guy go. So. That's originally what brought me over here. I seen the cherries and berries light up on that stop on that pedestrian. And then I seen this, so this looked more interesting. Didn't realize this is a medical call. Is Betsy in here? I haven't seen a comment from her. She's usually always in here. She didn't get my permission. I seen she did something on Vegas, and I didn't give her permission to do anything on Vegas, on Area 51 anyway. It's my hood. Just gotta get permission. The police car is pulled right up. I don't know if you can see that, but he's like right up against that car. I don't understand. If the gentleman needed medical attention, shouldn't they be moving and taking him to the hospital? And another thing that always catches my attention out here in Vegas, excuse me, is if you notice the two ambulances that showed up. One is the Las Vegas, fire department, and the other one is, I believe this one is, oh, I don't recall, but anyway, I'm spacing it. But both of them always show up at the scenes. I see them all the time going, and then, but the ambulance company is the one that always does the transportation. So in other words, they're billing. I don't know how it works with if the fire department transports you. Oh, it's American Ambulance, I believe. American. And no, but I do believe these guys are paramedics. Those fired, that's an ambulance. I do believe. So, I mean, I have seen them transport, but anytime the two of them show up, they, if both of them aren't seen, the other one, the ambulance company actually does the transportation. I don't know if you're more familiar with that Las Vegas order or not, but over here on this side of town, I've run into that quite a bit. Because I have seen, the Las Vegas paramedic fire truck transport people. And they weren't life-threatening type of things, Right. Okay. But I mean, they do transport sometimes also, correct? Okay. They're checking to make sure the car is locked. We've got a tree here, so I can't, on the other side here, and a pole. Oh, I'm at Boulder Highway in Flamingo. Right here in front of Pepe's Tacos. Pepe's Tacos. Playing Ring Around the Rosie with me over here. The other, oh, here he comes again. I don't know what they're trying to do. Excuse me. Oh. Medic West, okay. Appreciate that. Hey, Jen Wow. Welcome in. We're here on Boulder and Flamingo. Oh, it looks like we've got some more action down here. Should we go down here? We got two cops here in the middle of the road. Man, not a dull moment. And it was a 2-for-1, now it's a 3-for-1. And there's 3 cop cars, it looks like. They just must have converged. I didn't even hear them. Cars on the wrong side of the road here. I don't know if you can see that lady there. Looked like the picture got a little blurry, so I unzoomed it. I guess so she's the driver. But like, there's a pretty big medium there in the middle. 3 lanes on each side, and obviously she's definitely on the wrong side. She says something about her boyfriend took off. So I heard absolutely no noise. Genoa. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm actually supposed to be on oxygen all the time, but I just try to control my breathing, and that's one of the reasons I figure it's a good excuse to get out and push myself a little bit, but I really can't exert myself. Yeah, I'm sure you probably pick up my breathing sometimes. It's like we got the something security or something. She's waving at me like, don't film me. You stopped in front of me, lady. I don't know if she came, from the intersection right over there the wrong way, or if she crossed the median. I believe she probably just came up the wrong way, because I would imagine I would have heard her if she had crossed the median. So it's rocks, and I would imagine that would have made a heck of a racket. And then that lane that she's in would actually be like a fourth lane and even fifth lane, which is, there's two turning lanes. So I'm guessing what probably happened is she got into those turning lanes the wrong way, coming up this way the wrong way. And then when that turning lane ends, she realized, oops, because the officers never even turned on their sirens or anything, and then they just showed up, so.
Hi guys. You guys hanging out for any particular reason, or? For the bus? Do you work for the? Oh. Oh, okay. You know this guy? Do you have any questions, sir? Or you just
No, I'm just observing, sir.
It's pretty boring. It's just 3 cars with their lights on.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Is the car driving down the wrong way or what?
Okay. Have fun.
All right. I don't think it's boring. And why is he so concerned that there are people here observing? Like this lady says, she works for the bus company, I believe. I don't know if she's a driver or what, but or checks on the bus stops. But what are they trying to hide? Speaking of the bus, here comes the bus. No, they don't. Hey, Perdort Farmer. Not sure. I believe the car just started driving up the wrong way on Boulder Highway, I believe. I was actually filming something else, and then this caught my attention.
You know what happened over that way?
It was just, I believe, a medical call or something. Are the ambulance is still over there? I can't see it from over here.
Yeah, they're still over there.
Oh, okay. They already had the guy. They had the guy in the ambulance for at least 15 minutes. That's what actually, I was just waiting for them to, pull away, and then I caught this happen. So I figured I'd come over here. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is. If the medical emergency must not be too much of an emergency, because they've had him in the ambulance for 15 minutes or so. There goes the bus lady. I don't know if she's just checking up on the bus or what. But, hey, thank you. Take care. Yeah, it's only 1:30 in the morning here. 1:39 it looks like. Taking her purse out of the car. Up in her trunk, closing it. The officer on the right side of the car keeps looking over at me. More concerned with me than what he needs to do. I don't know if it's my eyes, but it seems like the image gets a little blurry every once in a while. Oh, the hospital shut down their Facebook? Wow. That lady's doing a lot of talking. I can't make out, but got another bus pulling up here. Here goes the paramedics.
Everything okay?
Yeah. The lady, I think, just drove down the wrong side.
Oh my god.
But I see she's in the car and the lights are on.
It's okay.
Hmm. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is kind of weird, though. They're letting her, in the car. They were just searching her purse.
There's a driver in the car.
Yeah, she got it back in the car.
Oh, she got
now.
back in?
Right. And they're standing on the over there like unconcerned.
Maybe she...
They didn't write her a ticket or anything.
Yet. Did
Well,
she do any sobriety
but
tests?
no sobriety test, no nothing. And they've got, she's obviously started up her car, and they don't seem very concerned. Got her lights on.
She maybe can just...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right there.
turn.
What it is
When I
she
turned,
realized,
I was
when she realized right here, see how the lane starts, the turning lane starts?
Right.
And so when she got to that corner, probably cars were coming, she realized, oh
Realized she was
shoot,
on the wrong
and she
side.
probably stopped there. Like I said, I don't think she crossed the median because I would have heard that, that other stop was right over there.
Yeah, I pulled in over
So,
there.
oh, by the way, everybody, I'm speaking to Las Vegas auditor. She showed up. So,
When I came off of Flamingo, that's a hard turn to really realize when you're not in the right side.
right.
If you're not familiar with this area. So she probably maybe made that left and thought she was on the right side until she got right there.
Right.
She may even have called the police herself and said, hey, I'm stuck.
Yeah, I don't know, but they didn't, there was no sirens ever, like I said, I was watching, the ambulance is there, and then all of a sudden, I glanced over here, and they were all here at once. I mean, and they seemed very unconcerned, and then the cop even walked over, I don't know if you caught that.
I did, I saw him.
Yeah, he walked over like he wants us out of the scene, like they're hiding something or covering something up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not. You got a car going down the wrong way. And
That's what I was like, that's not boring. We drive all over town.
I mean, I would think, you know, if she's okay, then let's get the car turned around.
What happened?
A car driving down the wrong way.
She drunk?
I don't think so, because they've already let her back in the car. She was out of the car, and now she's in the car.
She must be from out of town or something then.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe she just.
Yeah, I have it. I can't see a plate on the front, so. But then again, I heard her say something about.
But when she realized she went the wrong way, why didn't she just?
Yeah, flip a U. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not that busy, you know.
These cops had already. That was already right here, huh?
Yeah, it could have been. They already caught her.
She'll be out of there now. You know what I mean? Stay safe. You know what I mean?
You too.
Hey, take care. You too. Betsy says hi.
Hi.
I'm always bad at paying attention to the
I do too. I don't.
to the
really-
chat.
I go back and read it.
I'm like
later,
watching my back, you know, especially when I'm alone. I'm always like looking
Yeah.
both ways.
That's
That's why I
you,
seen you.
Prince.
I
You're
seen you. I seen you come up. I recognized you right away, so I wasn't worried.
You and Prince always like to be by yourself. I'm like,
No,
these
it's not that I
guys-
like being by myself. It's just
I
it
do
never
it
works
too.
out, you know.
I do it by myself.
This
I was
is-
at work, and I was trying to find. I'm like, okay, because you were right on Charleston, which is not far from my job.
Right.
So I was
And
like,
then
oh,
I
when
was
get
headed, you know,
off-
I live over that way, so I was just headed kind of home, and I've run into, you know, 2 or 3 things
I was
there.
like, when I get off work, I'll go over by Charleston, but then at 12 o'clock, you were already leaving. I'm like, shoot, I had a half hour left. So then I just got home, and I was watching, saw you went live again, and then you were over there, and then you saw this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'll just
And
run
actually,
down
I don't know
and
if you
see.
caught, I did it like, I don't know, right over there.
Yeah,
the
I pulled
cop,
in over there.
the cops were sitting there just bullshitting. I thought maybe they were beating somebody or something, because they're all parked in there with their lights off, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, what are they doing over there? There was like four cop cars at least.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And one, as I'm walking up, rolls away as I go live, and then the second one rolls away pretty quickly, but the other 2 stayed there a bit.
And I was trying to figure out when I got the Flamingo where you were, and then I saw the sweet sign in your.
Yeah.
Your
Well, I
live
said it.
stream,
I mentioned a few times I'm on Flamingo and Boulder.
They're all talking about CCW.
Yeah, they're all.
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. CCW. I like his videos, but when he whines, I don't like.
Yeah, it's just bringing drama that we don't need.
Yeah, I'd say that drama's ridiculous. He's got good videos, like when he runs and he gets first on scene and stuff. I'm like, I get all excited. I'm like,
Is this the ambulance?
yeah, that's somebody goes.
That's the ambulance finally?
Yeah,
Did you see what happened? Did they?
No, I didn't see. The paramedics left first when I pulled in, and then they're probably taking him to the Edwards clinic or something. But it didn't seem like it was an emergency.
No, I mean, it was how long? I mean, I can look here. I've been on for 44 minutes, so I mean, they're just rolling away now with the patient. If they pull, I don't know what, you know, I don't think they let him go or anything. And
No,
he was in there. It looked like he was in there. I caught a little bit because obviously the passenger wasn't in there. A poor dirt farmer.
I like that guy. He's cute. You ever see him?
Who? Poor dirt farmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy.
I remember him from his video when he got. I don't know if it was his first video, but when he got he got arrested. I don't. Did you get? I can't remember if he got arrested, but.
Him and the Not Now, maybe later. They're the same people, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Porter Farmer, he was outside of, I believe it was a jail or a sheriff's station, and I believe he got arrested.
How long do it take to do something? Jesus.
Yeah, I know, they're not concerned with
There was a cop that was looking at you worried about what you were doing other than
Yeah.
what he was doing.
you know, I don't know how long I've been here, but.
About 20 minutes.
Hey, Porter Farmer, were you? Can you refresh my memory? Were you arrested for that when that officer or sheriff, whatever he was, jailer, came out?
Did she have a flat tire?
No, I don't think so. I don't see any lean to the car or anything.
It's just those small tires. Don't your arm get tired?
Yeah, I need to
I
get.
want to get one of those things that like Sherry has.
I think she has a monopod. I think it's a stick.
She has the
The C one. That's it. Yeah.
And it has the top on.
I'm starting to lean towards having the stick or whatever, the
You can
monopod.
sit on the ground.
Yeah, because I noticed.
Prince has. You don't have to carry it. You just.
Right, because I noticed SUV. That's what he uses, and then sometimes
SUV,
he even walks away a little bit. Like right now, I'm tired. I want to take a little, break and stretch or something. I could just, leave the monopod standing for a bit, because my back starts hurting me a bit, and I'm always like trying to twist, but I'm trying to keep the image stable. Yeah, they're taking quite a long time. I mean, I would think it would be in the best interest to have her spin the car around and pull over, if she's okay to drive. I thought for sure they were going to be doing like a DUI check or something, but I didn't see anything. Here he comes with his ticket book. That's the other thing I don't understand is they still write the paper tickets, but I noticed I think like the motorcycle cops do the printout ticket or whatever.
Yep. Because they can't carry all that stuff. So
right. Well, why don't these guys have it too? I don't know. Make them work for their money. Yeah, when you were telling those cops to subscribe to your channel, the other one, I was like, telling we have a couple of cops that would need a locker room talking. Yeah.
That's how they used to do it.
I forgot to ask them what division they were out of or whatever, what substation.
You could tell by the numbers on the cars.
Oh, really?
You know that?
No, I didn't.
So, let me see.
I don't know if you could see those. I can't.
Like if they have a C.
Or southeast? You mean like SE?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not like South America. But they have like what do they? A C. It's a C, but it's the Let me see if I can see that one. Oh, I can't see. There's the lights. My eyeballs are bad.
Yeah, I can't make it out either. And I've been staring at these cherries and berries for a while.
That one said SC maybe.
Right, that's why I say this is, I believe, Southeast Command, but I've never really noticed that on the other cars that I caught earlier.
Yeah, they're either like
it was just straight numbers. It didn't have another designation.
One is when they're over there by like Twain and Paradise and.
Look. Let's see. Is that a Nevada plate? Looked like, definitely didn't look like a Nevada plate.
Yeah. Like, what is that building over there on
Well, I know they have the convention center substation.
Right, like CC and then the number is convention center.
Right.
That'll be the cars that are over there.
But I noticed a lot of them don't have the letter designation though on a lot of them. They just have their straight number. Like all the ones I saw tonight when I was over there in Charleston, they just had, I read off the number, 10, 8, whatever it was, 888 or whatever.
It could just be maybe all the whole
Yeah, maybe only some of them, maybe they peel them off, who knows.
Yeah,
Trying to conceal their identity, the car identity. Did you happen to catch that video with Frenchie where the officer didn't want to ID?
No, I didn't see that one. I haven't met Frenchie yet.
We were there. I haven't posted it on my channel, but he posted it. We were together, and he posted it. And basically, after the stop was over, I asked him for his ID, and he says, "Oh, I don't have to ID."
Well, I spoke with a lawyer, and even though it's their policy, unless they like make contact with you.
Well, he did. He
They-
asked me to
right,
back
right.
up and so forth.
Right, they don't have to, like I watch some videos where I see people just walk up and say, "Can I have your name and badge number?"
Right.
They don't have to identify unless they.
Well, I believe we looked up the
contact
code or
them.
whatever, and they have to identify if you just ask them, according to their
No,
policy.
They don't.
Well, it was page, I believe, 536, and it says they do.
Even if there's no contact,
No-
you just walk up and say, "What's your
No
name and
contact
badge
as long
number?"
as they're not
I have to find out,
involved
'cause
in
that lawyer-
something, urgent or whatever.
Right.
They have to ID.
Because
We
that
went
lawyer
through this.
said-
We spent a half an hour,
Yeah,
and everybody online was pulling that up and stuff.
Because I called the lawyer and I asked and I was like, well, what is the law behind that? And they said, well, if you read, you can Google it. They have a lawyer site where it says, and even high impact.
I am Black Fix, yeah,
He
Brian.
did one on there about they don't have to identify either.
Well, each
I don't
department
know.
is different. I mean,
Right,
each department
right.
has. But we looked
But
up.
I called today to the police department because I wanted to find out if Las Vegas honored PPAs. Because y'all should have had that security guard arrested.
Right,
I
right,
would-
yeah.
Especially in that girl that smacked her phone, or Prince's phone. I would
And what did they say about that anyway?
It all depends on the officer that responds
Oh, okay.
and what they get from it. And
I mean, the one
But
guy
I
that he
mean-
touched, no big deal. The girl that grabbed the phone, I mean,
Oh,
she
I'm
had
waiting.
it. She had it, and Prince ended up getting it back from her pretty quick. So,
right, I'm waiting.
so I
See,
mean, if she
nothing-
had tried to destroy it or something, then maybe I would have made a bigger deal.
Nothing
But
ever happens to me like that. I'm like, come on, somebody try to do it.
we
I'm
weren't
like-
even looking for it. I
I'm
mean, they're the
waiting.
ones that approached us. I don't know if you saw that whole video or whatever, but
They're like, I'm waiting
But
for
anyway.
somebody. Like, I stand around and I film
let's see.
everything, and nobody ever approaches me. Nobody says anything to me. I don't know if it's because of my size and they're scared of me, or what. But they don't. But I went and filmed the cement place.
Yeah, I think I
Not too
seen
long
that.
ago.
Wow, that was
And the
no.
guy
It's been
was
a
like-
while. What are you
He
doing
was
out
like,
here?
"What are you doing?" Standing here. Oh, okay. He walked away. The one truck driver was like, "You can't film here without permission." I'm like, I'm on a sidewalk, dude.
And he left it alone, I believe.
he
Yeah,
drove
yeah.
away.
I believe that's been a couple months though
Yeah,
since you did that.
that's the
I seen
first
that
one
one.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I tried going up like there's a school bus place I want to try to get everybody to go to. Well, when school starts again, it's
Well, there's a school bus place right over here, not
Is
too
it?
far away.
this
On
one is
Russell.
up by the Republic lot too.
Okay. This is a huge one. It's over here in Russell and the 95, pretty much.
Where they, oh, somebody smoking weed.
Yeah. It's probably her over there at the restaurant.
That shit is
But-
strong as hell. All right.
You want to say hi? You want me to put you on camera or not?
Just got work.
All right.
Hi, everybody. You can't see me back
Yeah.
here.
All right. I guess I'm gonna cut it off. We got a 3-for-1. Again, that's the third time that I've had 3 stops. I really didn't approach the one. It was over here actually. It was right here at the bus stop. That's originally what drew me to the area. And then they had the guy in the on the hood of the car, and they were patting him down.
Right.
And I watched right when they pull up, and then I was gonna pull up to this scene. Then that scene caught my attention where the guy was in his truck, and I didn't know that it was a medical issue. I thought you thought he was
Right.
drunk or something. So I said, I'll stick with this one. And then this happened with the car coming down the wrong way.
Yeah, that happens
That's
to
3
me
in
all
1.
the time on
I
my
had a
way home.
DUI arrest the other night. I think it was a DUI, a traffic stop, and that was across the street from the DUI. And,
Yeah.
and then I had a pedestrian stop. They ended up
Yeah.
arresting the guy for that.
That happens to me going home because I live on that street over there where everybody gets killed.
Right, yeah. And I know roughly where you're at.
Yeah, so there's cops there all the time.
All right, guys, I'm gonna
Bye,
chat a
everybody.
little bit over here with Las Vegas Auditor. So I appreciate
Bye-bye.
everybody coming in and having my back. Definitely is a good feeling
Yeah.
because I hate being out here,
Yeah.
especially when nobody's
I do live here,
online.
nobody's there, I still talk to.
Yeah.
I still
All right.
talk to the camera.
Take care. Good night. Hey, Betsy. Betsy, did you see my comment I made or whatever?
Betsy's cool.
I know you had asked me for my email or whatever.
Yeah, she's smoking it. No, she's joking. I'm
I've been meaning to update my page, change the name, and put my email and do all that good stuff. But I did post it on your video. No, I didn't update my channel stuff, but I did post it on your video there, my email. So I plan on using another one, whatever, for my cop stuff. But you're more than welcome to email me at that one. All right, everybody have a good night. So if I end this, I'll probably get some more action. All right, take care. Night.
Be back if we get anything.
Yep, I'll go back on if anything pops.